Galera, estamos de volta aqui no Call of Juarez Gunslinger para continuar. E acho que a gente finaliza, tá? Estamos no capítulo final, se eu não me engano.
I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. Led by Butch Cassidy, they were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid, and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. I figured the Wild Bunch would likely hit such a treasure, and by God, I figured right. They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop. Well, I assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above, so I had no choice but to make my way up through the passenger cars dangling down. I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
Quase cai lá embaixo.
I found the device they used to blow the tracks, so I knew I was headed in the right direction.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge.
What'd you say? I can't hear a goddamn thing.
Well, I made my way off
that
unscathed
son of a bitch?
and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route. But first, I would need to get my ass out of there.
Subir naquele trem ali. Não posso ir pra lá não.
I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
O cara literalmente passou por dentro do bagulho.
Those are my friends you killed!
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
You can't hide from me! Get me!
Going out Times it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
Era qual altura?
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a
You
hand.
mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the wild bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that? Take cover! Retreat! Retreat! Get me a He's killing everybody! Now you're dead. He'll kill us all!
Essa arma é boa.
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they? Only a few stragglers were left. I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
Eu nem vi de onde tava vendo os tiros, vocês acreditam nisso?
No amount of gold is worth this! If you wanna live!
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nose Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that. On that
Helps.
very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America. They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that.
A maior agilidade durante a concentração seja mais rápido que uma bala, você poderá se movimentar e correr 50% mais rápido durante a concentração. Silas Greaves alega que sua busca incansável por Bob Bryant forçou os líderes do bando selvagem a fugirem para a América do Sul.
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
That Kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he?
Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
Who's shooting at you? You're under fire!
Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down. Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts. I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific. The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports. Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the wild bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5. Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was gonna rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me. The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us up now.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Damn it! What the hell?
But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
You can't hide forever.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
Esse revólver é bom.
He's greater than a cannon full of rockets.
Tem outro onde?
You call down the
Caraca, tá blindado. Ai, ai, ai.
death is coming. You're pissing me off.
Ah, não posso atirar nos barris, esqueci desse detalhe.
Let's do this.
Esse revólver ele é melhor de perto, de longe ele não é muito bom não.
You call down the thunder. Grizzlies twice as big. You ready for a belly full?
So, what happened then?
Had to
Na
remove
cara,
more
mano.
of that damn dynamite.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
Pistola aqui.
Give it up now. I'll let you go.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually, there was a fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
I'm gonna blow your damn head off.
Ah, mano, não dá, espalha. É 12.
Hell's a coming. I'm gonna cut you in two. Grizzlies twice as dangerous. If I'm dead, son, I'm gonna blow your
Of course, I had to
Okay.
tread carefully. Otherwise, I could, well, die.
Que eu não tô acertando a cara dele, velho. Tem que acertar a cara dele.
Now you're dead. If I'm going out, I'm taking you.
Vendo aí? Acertou a cara dele e já era.
Somebody kill him.
I'm putting you down. Come out, you yellow bastard! I think we got his name. Quit killing me.
So I proceeded onward and realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward.
Zoom adicional mirar. Segure o fôlego, seja mais preciso, você terá mais zoom ao mirar. que eu tenho um item perto. Eu voltei.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant boom.
Droga. Eu não pulei.
I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment, it's truly amazing I've made it this far in life, considering how many times I've danced with death.
Engraçado é os comentários que ele faz toda vez que você morre, tá ligado?
Whew. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today. Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge. Well, it was a touching reunion. But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass, as I was not a young man anymore.
Ah, mas vai ter boss chato aqui.
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
He's crazier than Kid Curry, ask me!
Nuttier than a damn fruit! Get ready to die!
He's nothing but a coward!
Shoot it!
Ah, mentira que o bicho ficou bugado ali, velho. Seguro grosso aí.
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
Ali vai ser BO, velho. Tá atrás do bagulho.
Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
You can't beat me! Guess you had enough, huh? Stand still so I can kill you! Damn! Are you kidding me? God damn it, I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this son of a bitch out! Enough! It's not fair! Shit!
Gonna cut you a new one.
Deep fat
This is
bastard.
gonna hurt.
Give me a hand here, goddammit! Do you know who I am?
You're gonna bleed.
Like this cocksucker! Move it, boys! This is the last mistake you'll ever make!
Gonna cut you a new smile.
Umzinho de filha da puta aqui agora.
You can't beat me! Are you kidding me? Time for you to lay down and die. Damn! I think he's scared.
Tô jogando no lugar errado a TNT também, né? Vai, vai.
Shit! Stand still so I can kill you. It's not fair. Do you know who I am? Shit! I gotta reload. Come on,
Acabou a TNT,
you
velho?
bastard.
Fudeu.
This is the last mistake you'll ever make. Ah! You can't beat me. Are you kidding me? Damn!
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down. And that's when I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
Ai, meu pulso. Outro duelo. Ai. Caraca, o cara foi mais rápido que eu. O cara foi mais rápido que eu, filho da mãe. Morreu os dois.
As fast as he was, I was just a bit faster.
Desonrado, não tô nem aí, mano.
And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him. Those were his last words.
Matei sem honra, mas tô nem aí, mano.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kinda glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Just James.
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday.
De acordo com Silas, um dos assassinos de seus irmãos roubou trens com Jesse James.
I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this Jim.
Yeah, you know you can't beat me.
Now wait a second. Now, how'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
Meu amor, eu vou precisar de você quando eu terminar aí. Me chama no Discord. Beleza, mano. No problem. Porra, o bicho é grosso mesmo. Parava o trem só de olhar pra ele.
They hopped a freight train, having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train.
Já comecei fazendo merda.
The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head.
Fecha o trem.
Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that...
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
Come out, you yellow bastard!
Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find a gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
Tchê. Eu caí sem querer do
It was a
trem.
rickety ride and quite precarious.
Caí do trem sem querer.
I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
But
bar.
you seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof.
Mas aí eu vou precisar de compromisso com você. Eu vou comprar crédito Precious pra mim e pra você. Mas aí você tem que garantir que vai jogar comigo. Que jogo é esse, mano? Nunca ouvi falar.
At some point, some bitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!"
It's a damn Pinkerton!
Well, I never worked for that limey cocksucker. But I guess they assumed I was one of his
Ah, tinha cara aqui
assassins.
em cima de mim, eu não vi. Aí é vagabundagem mesmo. Eu tô avançando muito, tô esquecendo que tem uns caras aqui do ladinho, tá ligado? Dá pra fazer live, é um jogo muito legal. É medieval 2D. Ah, sim. Pô, agora foi eu que caí do trem.
It was definitely safer on the inside of the train.
Caí de... Ah, mano.
Shoot that stupid son of a bitch!
Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember it.
I bet you are.
You better hide! Dead man!
Isso no que, mano? tiro.
Shoot that stupid son of a bitch!
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward. I wondered if I was ever gonna find the front of that train.
Corre, filha da mãe.
Or the bastard I was after. Jesse hired a damn army after
A arma do cara
Northfield.
ficou bugada.
Guess he didn't want to be outgunned like that ever again. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Well, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Mas essas metralhadoras chatas pra caralho.
God damn, this takes a while. Had enough.
Filha de puta. Eu não gosto quando os caras usam, mas quando eu uso é bom.
Time to
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself.
Death is coming.
Opa!
There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day. It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train.
Tá, pegou em mim. Eu pensei que era na cutscene, não acontecer nada, o bagulho pegou em mim e me matou. O contra-ataque é depois de usar o pressentimento. Consiga seu bafo de vingança depois de evitar um tiro letal que ele disparou, fica marcado para uma execução por tiro na cabeça e você recebe um pouco de consideração grátis, a não ser que esteja enfrentando um chefão lendário. Esses caras sempre têm alguns truques na manga.
I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
You had a
Outro
showdown
duelo,
with
velho.
Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you.
Na cara,
I
velho.
didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
Parece que ele tá morto, mas eu não matei ele, só machuquei. Como ele mesmo citou ali, né?
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch, Jim. I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. The perfect place to hide out from the authorities. In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the Reds and were hiding out from the military found me first. They probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were.
Indians?
Yeah, they could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape back then.
Porra, não tava vindo esse tanto de tiro, hein, velho? Calma aí, paizão. Não é assim não. O índio tá com um escudo nas costas parece um Capitão América, mano. De onde? faquinha é bala certa, né? Tem que ter cuidado. Esse jogo parece ser semi-mundo aberto. É, quase isso.
Hey, how about another whiskey, Ben? Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul. Now, where was I? Indians, right. I had more than my share of run-ins with the red man. Like that time... Did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir. You did.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I could still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again?
You carry great darkness in your heart.
Tem que se
It
trocar, né,
will
velho?
claim your soul. You will come to this place again and kill many more men. And the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
So, did you ever find him?
Who?
The man you are after.
Let me ask you something, Ben. You ever think about death?
Mr. Greaves, are you all right?
Ooh, death. Ooh, death. Won't you spare me over till another
O cara
year?
virou cantor, cara,
What
do
is
nada.
this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me? Well, I am death,
jogo é bonitinho,
none
mano.
can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, death.
Aí eu buguei o jogo.
Oh,
Eu buguei o jogo.
death, won't you spare me over till another year?
Eu buguei o jogo, mano. Era pra ele ter morrido automaticamente quando caísse na água, mas eu buguei o jogo.
Oh, death, someone would pray. Could you wait to call me another day?
Vixe, Maria.
Oh, death, won't you spare me over till another year?
So, are you gonna answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find him?
Reed was indeed that son bitch's surname. That's right, Ben. A despicable character. I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
Frank James.
I finally did track those outlaws down. They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close.
Ela ligou o modo camper.
I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well.
Caracas!
He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me. Hell, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
I think you were just looking for justice, sir.
Is that what I was looking for, Dwight? Is that what it was? Justice?
Caraca, ele ali, mano. Dele.
Isn't that why you were hunting the James gang?
The James gang. Right. I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin, and he was determined to have me dead.
Filho da mãe, velho. O cara tirou de lá, velho. Filho da mãe. Bom de tiro.
It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite? On your person?
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack.
And that son of a bitch!
Ele vai chamar ajuda, esse filho da mãe.
Take him out! He's just one man! Die! Like a fish! Come here! Put him down! I want that bastard dead! Gonna blow your damn head off. You'll burn in hell, Greaves.
tombou.
That old shack? Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
O cara caiu, velho.
I'm done with this damnable outlaw life. Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will. At this point, I just don't give a shit.
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him. I never did like that bastard. I am done here.
Por que tá atirando em mim, seu cachorro?
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
Por que você tá atirando em mim, seu cachorro?
So, what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts. But I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again.
Caraca, tava vindo 2 tiros, velho. Que bagulho foi esse? Tava vindo 2 tiros assim na minha direção. Eu vou ter que trocar isso aqui, velho. Onde é que tava o bagulho da...
Aim if you're gonna fire.
Rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that sumbitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
Son of a bitch!
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him?
Middle-ate that sucker!
Eventually, it was just me and Reed.
Outro duelo.
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
Morreu os dois. Foi de arrasto os dois. Morreu os dois de novo.
And repay him I did.
Conseguimos.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame he never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him.
No final do jogo, que é barril esse final desse jogo.
6 months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
Silas se vingou rapidamente de Johnny Ringo e Jim Reid, mas Roscoe Bob Bryant conseguiu fugir durante anos. O Bom, o Mal e o Morto. Tem um filme chamado O Bom, o Mal e o... alguma coisa assim. Faroeste.
40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now.
Recarregue enquanto corre. Não perca nenhuma oportunidade de recarregar sua arma. Você não precisa mais parar de correr para recarregá-la e não precisa de parar para recarregá-la quando correr. Isso é bom.
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant, that son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
For all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others.
Carrega!
For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am. A man with no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead. Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I'd been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly, it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades. The town was falling apart, just like me.
Vamos até o final hoje? Sim, senhor. Até no final do jogo, praticamente.
But I wasn't about to call it quits.
Porra, errei.
Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around.
Nem vi de onde veio. Vou ter que pegar o negócio aqui dentro de novo. Não. Aí eu fui pro lugar errado, merda. sei pra onde eu tô indo aqui. É lá em cima mesmo. Tô indo pro lugar errado. Eu me perdi.
I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
Who the hell is that old man? Put that geezer in the ground. That old fart ain't right in the head.
But you obviously prevailed since you're sitting here telling me.
Actually, in that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack.
Tá, porra, o que aconteceu?
Because when I woke up,
From the dead?
there was silence all around me. I could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy, the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop. Here and there, and even over there.
So I am right. You are titched in the head.
Mr. Greaves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer. Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing. But I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
O cara começou a ver coisa, mano. Agora vai ser osso, velho, porque a gente basicamente vai enfrentar fantasma.
I saw Henry Plummer throw dynamite at me. But in the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Hardin, just like I remembered him.
O cara tá vendo fantasma, velho. Ixi, mano.
Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun. no ghost army was stopping me.
My father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
Pior que o clima não ajuda, porque os caras da cor do bagulho, tá ligado?
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
Ai, não tô chegando nada. Esse cara é bom de tiro, viu, mano? Tu é doido. O Johnny Ringo ali, filho da mãe.
The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead.
Cadê eles? Ah, estão atirando em mim já.
George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond.
Eles também da onde? O cara tá em
Jesse,
cima de mim.
Woodson, James, and Jim Reed, each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy.
Eu não tô vendo. Menino, que tenso, velho. Aumente a velocidade de recarregamento ao pressionar o botão. Tome cuidado com a sua munição. Esmague R localmente quando recarregar uma para recarregar o processo. Ah, mano, isso aqui é chato. Você tem que recarregar, apertar o botão rápido para recarregar rápido. Ué?
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh.
The Sundance Kid?
Like a general leading
Eles
his
são das
Legion of the
Kids.
Dead.
Eu não tô vendo
You
ele.
told us before that you'd seen him alive.
He was alive.
Ai, fiquei travado ali, velho. Ai, pera aí, galego. Pera aí. Cadê ele?
Then I heard a voice call to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
Ih, vai ser duelo duplo agora. O mal e o morto. Ixi, mano, duelo duplo é barril, mano.
But the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner.
Those two looked like they hadn't seen each other for quite a while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
Shit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you.
You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Tipo, os caras se odeiam, até todo mundo contra aqui,
Let me
na
get
verdade.
this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life?
You frittered it all away, Butch. Eda's mine. So is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question, but those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
Duelo triplo, mano. Em um impasse mexicano, use QE para mudar seu foco para o inimigo que estiver olhando para você. Como é que eu vou saber quem tá olhando para mim? Aquele corno tava olhando pra mim, mano. Ah, mano, vai ser difícil isso aí, viu? Eu tenho que mirar em quem tá olhando pra mim, pô. Mas é assim, eles coisas, um olha pra mim, depois para. Tá vendo aí? Eles trocam, às vezes um tá olhando, outro não tá olhando, aí é complicado pra caramba. Vai ser foda isso aqui.
Menina, é difícil pra caraca essa parte aqui.
Ah, mano, isso aqui vai ser foda, mano. Por que eles não se matam primeiro e depois a coisa? Vira pro outro. Agora eu já sei, não vou esperar não. Vou meter... Vou puxar o coisa, velho. Vou puxar o ferro, agora nem saber.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
Ah, foi desonrado, quero nem saber, mano. 2 contra 1. Quer mais desonra que isso? Vai estar todo mundo contra. É mesmo assim, conta como 2 contra 1. Final. Lobo Cinzento e Curandeiro Apache ofereceu a Silas um aviso misterioso, alertando para que não bebesse o veneno da amargura e do ódio. Meu Deus, a amargura foi foda, né? Será que a história de Greaves, Silas Greaves era verdadeira?
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
That's the legend, but it ain't the truth.
So, you never found Bob?
There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas Greaves.
Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
Well, not the whole time.
Oh, man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob, your past always catches up with you.
É o Ben.
I was a different man back then, crazy. Drinking, I've changed my ways, I swear to you. If I could turn back the clock,
But you can't, Bob.
Escolha seu destino. Vingança ou redenção? E aí, Júnior dos blocos? Vou no caminho da vingança ou vou no caminho da redenção? O que eu faço? Redenção, né? Beleza.
why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Wanted to suss you out, Bob. See what kind of man you turned out to be. Maybe prod you into drawing on me. See, all those years on your trail turned me into a killer. Can't even remember who I was before you tried to murder me. You, on the other hand, walked that very same path in exactly the opposite direction.
What do you mean by that?
You think your life is worth sparing, Bob? Boy, what's your name again?
It's Eisenhower, sir. Dwight
A
Eisenhower.
vingança não é plena, matar
What do
uma
you plan to
envenena. É
do
isso
with
aí,
your
mano.
life, Dwight Eisenhower?
Tomorrow I'll be leaving for West Point, sir.
So, you want to be a soldier? Well, then do it right, son. Don't tear down the world out of anger and spite like I did. You build it up. You do something decent with your life, you hear me?
Sir? Yes, sir.
I won't have it said I left you with nothing, Bob.
Resolvemos não ir em frente com a vingança, né? Tivemos nossa redenção. O cara basicamente tinha mudado de vida, não era mais aquele cara que ele era. Conseguimos finalizar, galera. Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Jogão, mano. Novos modos de jogo estão disponíveis. Agora o novo jogo está disponível. Começa a história novamente com todas as habilidades e armas que já desbloqueou. Agora o nível de dificuldade verdadeiro oeste está disponível. Experimente passar pela história com o mínimo de indicadores de tela, dificuldades elevadas para ter uma verdadeira experiência do velho oeste. Quero não, mano. Tá bom no da home. Peguei várias coisas aqui, né? Conforme a gente foi jogando. No jogo Plus, né? Mas é isso aí, galera. Acho que eu vou ficando por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado da live. Se gostou, não esquece de deixar o like, se inscrever no canal. Quero não, eu joguei normal e já tá bom assim. Fui inventar de jogar o Far Cry 5 no modo Game Plus e me fez. É isso aí, galera. Eu ficando por aqui. Valeu pela presença aí, Júnior. Beleza, Júnior. E até a próxima aí. Valeu!